Hey, this is J.R. Harris, and welcome to the Renegade Rehab. I'm here to help you discover how to find, fund, fix, flip real estate for financial freedom. I'm actually at one of my properties here in Algonquin. I'm going to walk you around real quick. I don't have my expanded lens on this time, so I want to see if this is a little easier. I know that some people have said that it's a little harder to walk and see what's behind me, but one of the best things about this property is it absolutely has an amazing view. So here we go behind me. You can see it's gorgeous. So what I'm going to do today is I've walked through the property. We've demoed it. We're getting really ready to start running like 110 miles on this place. It should be pretty quick. We are going to replace some of the windows outside. We're going to replace the siding. But most importantly, some of the things that I'm going to shift is originally this was a 2-bedroom, like a den and an upstairs living area. The upstairs living area, we're going to convert that to more of a master suite, so the house is a little bit more functional. So I'll kind of walk you through. You walk through the front door, you come to the left. One of the big things that, again, and I mention this all the time, one of the things to make a lot of these houses look phenomenal when you're doing them is adding 5 1/4 trim. We're going to get 3 brand new windows in here and add colonial casing around here. This room, they have a fan in here. We're probably just going to put a light here. So one of the things I've noticed in this house is that they have a washer dryer set up in this closet. I'm actually going to leave this alone, and then there's also a washer and dryer set up in another room down the hall in the bathroom. So I'm probably going to pull that one out at this point. So this will be a perfect den, a small maybe sleeping room. You could put a bed in here. You do your washing and drying. You have your closet right here. You'll have nice 6-panel folding doors here. So we're going to kind of go through what we're going to do in the project here. We're going to have carpet here. The entranceway is going to have, and we've used this before, it's actually 16 by 16 inch gray tile from Home Depot. I'm going to give you a tip in this video. One of the tips is that you can buy some of the cheapest tile out there, and if you lay it properly, people will absolutely think it's amazing and expensive. So the tile we use, and I would urge anyone that's remodeling, I'm going to put this in there. This is tiling secrets to tiling your house extremely well. You do not want to tile in today's world in a tic-tac-toe fashion. You want to brick style everything. So we're going to come here and brick style the entranceway. We're going to brick style this entire kitchen. We ripped out the kitchen. There's a lot of unfunctional things in the kitchen. They had a soffit up here that we're removing. They had a soffit over there. We're not doing anything structurally to the property. We're leaving everything as is, all the outlets, all the stuff. So what we're going to do is, this room wasn't quite big enough to put a little table in. So I think that because you have such a phenomenal view out there, there used to be a stove here. The refrigerator would actually literally have to sit. You can see that there's the ice maker over here, and a little bit of it is actually dripped. So you had the refrigerator against this wall down here. So what we're doing is we're kind of reconfiguring this thing where we're going to put the refrigerator right here. I am going to put an 18-inch cabinet between the refrigerator and the stove. What that allows us to do, and I might actually make this one a 24, is that if you're cooking, we'll have a side-by-side refrigerator. You'll take everything out. You'll have enough room to put it on the counter, and then you'll be able to start cooking right next to it. When you plan on working with a kitchen, you want to make sure it's very functional. So then you'll have your stove here. Then you have a big open area here. You'll have your dishwasher right here where you can put your cups and dishes. Just above that, you'll have your sink overlooking the window right here, and then this will swoop around into an L shape. They actually had a peninsula coming out here, which I am not going to do. I'm going to open this up, so we're going to have an L shape here, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to take and put an island right in the middle of the room with the overhang, so you could sit here and you can look in the other room. You can have 3 or 4 people on this. It'll be a fairly good sized island that they could eat here, to have a quick snack, to have a quick breakfast, and the kitchen will be all 42-inch cabinets. That'll be our traditional espresso color cabinets, which will be in there. So this kitchen is going to look phenomenal. We're actually going to add a strip of lights here, so we can have something over the island, We're going to remove these 2 lights, and we're going to add can lights here. One of the things I was kind of deciding is whether I should have 2 or 4 or 6 can lights. Most likely, because we're right in the center here, I'm going to put 2 can lights here. Start, if you could see right below here, this is kind of the center of the room. We're going to put the island there. I'm going to expand it this way about 24 inches and expand it that way about 24 inches, and then have a nice walk around kitchen. It's going to be awesome. You have over here a little bedroom here, child's bedroom. It'll have a closet. We're going to re-drywall the ceiling, a brand new window again, all new trim. We're going to put carpet in the bedrooms here. This is the other, and I don't know why this is the way it is, but this is another setup where they've added an additional washer and dryer here. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to open this whole section up. We're going to put a tub in here, take out the soffit here, and then make this a bigger tub so it has more tile. We're going to use a gray style 12 by 24 tile in here. We're going to take out the soffits here, leave the tub alone, put a nice vanity here so we can put a granite top here. We're going to close off this wall so this is no longer able to get in there. So a nice big area so you have, if you have kids, you can wash your kids in the tub. They can play in the tub. They'll have a little bit of room over here. I might just leave this to make it into like a linen closet. Everyone needs linen closets. We'll make this a linen closet and just get rid of that and open up the soffit there. So you'll have a nice bright room here. So this is a nice little setup here. So you have tile throughout the kitchen. It'll stop here where we have a dining room, actual living room combination. I'm going to do a diagonal, darker, like a taupes color, like almost an ebony color, flooring on an angle through here. So just this is probably about 20 by 14 roughly, and we're going to have all this diagonal here. Again, this is all going to be white. We're going to have the 5 1/4 trim, 5 1/4 trim here. Behind this wall here is actually the utility room. We're going to add a door here so people could access it through the house versus going outside. These stairs were designed so they could see the river, but we're actually going to put wall this off, and then we're going to build out the stairs on top so it's no way you can get through this. I have kids. I know that people with kids, they can fall very easily into this. So we're just going to square these things out, put a nice railing on this thing, and go from there. This is going to be the master suite. I've looked around this thing numerous times. I had kind of confused what I was originally going to do, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this wall right here. We're going to push this wall back probably about 1.5 feet, so it's a little bigger entranceway here. And put a doorway right in the middle so you can actually access the closet. Instead of actually having, we'll have a small 28-inch door here, and then that will be sealed off. This will be a nice, big, huge walk-in closet for him and her, so they can have it here. They have a him and her bathroom here. Your vanities, so you have 2 36-inch vanities on each side, which will have granite tops on it. We'll put a light just above the vanity. We'll have a light here. We're going to open up the ceiling here, and we're going to do and fix the floor and make this a white, very white and bright bathroom, so it's very cheery and nice. And then so the master will have a king-size bed in here with a dresser. They can overlook the river. They'll have a huge walk-in closet. They'll have their own private master suite here. They have a bedroom next to that. This is your dining room, living room combination. So this house is going to be unbelievably very functional when we're done with it. So it's going to be awesome. This is kind of a living area that they had upstairs. Again, you can see these stairs. If you're not careful, you could end up falling and tripping on things. So up here, what I'm going to do, I was thinking of making 2 bedrooms, but we kind of have a lot of bedrooms in this home. Make this a bedroom as well. So we're going to make this a bedroom. We're going to wall this off here, make a door here, 28-inch door, actually 32-inch door, so you can get a bedroom set or whatever. These windows here, we're going to make them huge, so the people in these rooms can overlook the river. There's a tiny little window here now. You can see if you look outside. I'm trying to get it over there. You have a great view of the river, but you have to stand up and kind of look over it. So we're going to make that a big window. The other window on here we're going to completely get rid of because we're going to be able to put a bed here. We'll have a closet here. So wall, closet here. This side we're going to make it a den. So this wall somebody put up here, I'm going to take this down completely, paint the ceilings all white, put the trim here so you have a nice bedroom up here. And people can make this, if they want to, a sitting room or a den or whatever they want. Again, they'll have another huge window over here overlooking the water. So this will be a great room if you want to have maybe a TV up here or a little den up here. So someone could have a bedroom and then they could look over the water here or look over the water downstairs. So I'm making the design so people could enjoy the river. It's absolutely a gorgeous view. You have a sandy little beach here. You can see that we have a pier. Some boat is actually borrowed our pier for the summer here. So this is going to be a phenomenal project, which we should be done with here. I would assume we're starting to move along here within the next 4 to 5 weeks. And this thing is going to just be phenomenal. So that's what we're doing here. It's a great project. Again, one of the tips in this video is about laying tile. I always recommend, in today's world of being the most modern, either a brick style tile, either oversized or very small. Usually your 12 by 12 tile that are set up in a tic-tac-toe pattern. Frankly, kind of obsolete nowadays. Makes it look old.